Matthew Holdsworth. That's girl. Today we're going to teach you guys how to kickflip. Let's go. So, it took me about a year to learn how to kickflip. So I'm making this video so other people don't suffer like I did. But this is how I learned. I put my front foot right about there, so that way as soon as you pop, you can just flick it off. Now when you flick, you actually have to flick it, not just like but don't flick down at all, because then when you flick down, your foot's gonna immediately hit the ground. Don't flick all the way out, because then, well, I don't really know, I've never really did that. But just nice flick, keep it under you, keep it controlled. The board should rotate. And then for my back foot, this little pocket right here, right there, that's where I put it. Because instead of putting your whole front foot on, I mean, it's just slow. But when you put it right here, it's faster. You'll know what I mean when you've been skating for a long time, but that's where I put it. Also, when you put it back here and you pop, it's gonna lift up this part right here, so it's already starting to flick for you. And after you pop it and you flick it, it rotates. See the grip tape coming around? Land it. Now one thing is, don't lean your weight back at all, because once you pop it and flick it and you lean your weight back, the board's gonna go shooting out in front of you. You want to lean your front shoulder over your front bolts and then do everything else. Now, what I did when I was learning these was I used to just set my feet, whatever, and then I would pop it, flick it, and then it'd rotate, try and land my front foot on the front bolts. And then after that, I did the same thing over again, but then I tried and land it with my back foot. And then I kept going back and forth until I can land them pretty good. And then I tried landing them 2 feet. Took me a while, but then eventually that same day I stuck it. Alright? Now another problem is that people tend not to raise their legs at all. They just pop it and flick it, and then like their leg just stays here and then it just goes like that. You actually have to raise your legs. Alright? If you don't raise your legs, you're not gonna land this trick. Unless you're just really good. But that's pretty much how to do a kickflip. And that's how to kickflip.